The third man factor, when the unseen saves you. There are moments when the human spirit fractures, when the body trembles under the weight of exhaustion, and the mind edges toward the abyss. Moments when death feels less like a possibility and more like an inevitability. And yet something happens, something inexplicable. Someone arrives, not in the flesh, not in a flash of light, but in presence, subtle, invisible, undeniable. A whisper just over your shoulder, a shadow at your side. A guide who appears exactly when you should be alone, but aren't. This is the third man factor. In the death zone of Everest, in the frozen silence of Antarctica, adrift in the endless nothing of open sea, the stories repeat. An explorer, a sailor, a survivor, brought to the brink, and then, guided by an unseen hand, not hallucination, not madness, something else. Even Sir Ernest Shackleton spoke of it. In 1916, as he and two men crossed a desolate stretch of Antarctica to save their crew, he felt it. A fourth person, walking beside them, wordless, silent, present. He never saw this companion, but he knew. And later, so did the others. They felt it too. And so have countless others across decades and continents. This phenomenon doesn't follow the rules of dreams or delusions. Hallucinations are disordered, chaotic, often terrifying. But this presence is focused, calm, consistent. It encourages, it whispers direction, it offers peace when peace should be impossible. And above all, it saves. Some believe it is a deeply embedded psychological mechanism, a last resort system within the brain, a companion imagined by the mind to give you just one more step, to remind you, keep going. You are not done. Others believe it's more. A spiritual guardian, an angel, a cross-dimensional echo of consciousness, from somewhere we cannot yet explain. Because in some stories the presence knows too much. It leads with impossible precision. It seems to anticipate danger. Not randomly, but with the intimacy of something watching and caring. 1985. The Peruvian Andes. Joe Simpson alone, legs shattered, crawling through ice, dehydrated, half-conscious. He should have died. But a presence, he later swore, guided him, helped him move, directed him where to go. No name, no face, just will, just life, extended by the unknowable. It's tempting to label these moments as survival instincts, stress-induced hallucinations, cognitive artifacts. And maybe they are. But that doesn't explain the clarity, the warmth, the unity across cultures, ages, and situations. It doesn't explain why so many people say the same thing. I was not alone. I should have been, but I wasn't. What if the third man factor isn't just psychological, but dimensional? A bleed-through of consciousness across parallel realities, or a latent intelligence that awakens when death draws near? What if in the structure of the universe, beneath biology and brain chemistry, there exists a safety net, an echo of ourselves or someone else entirely, woven into our survival? We may never know. Science doesn't yet have a name for it. Faith only guesses. But those who have touched it, those who felt that hand on their shoulder in their darkest hour. Don't question it. They remember, they live, and they wonder. So maybe the question isn't what the third man is, but why it comes. Why does the universe or the mind or something beyond either send someone when hope is gone? And if it's true, if there really is someone walking with you in your worst moment, even if they never show their face, never speak their name, never leave a trace, then perhaps we are never truly alone. Even in the silence, even at the edge, even in the void, someone watches, and sometimes they step forward to guide you home.